Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Son of man, describe the temple to the people of Israel that they may be ashamed of their sins. Learn God's detailed message by reading 4 chapters a day, except for Sundays. Finish the Bible in under 1 year, and you can love God, love others. Today, we read Ezekiel chapters 43 through 46. Ezekiel 43 filled the temple. Then the Spirit lifted me up and brought me into the inner court, and the glory of the Lord filled the temple. Son of man, this is the place of my throne, and the place for the soles of my feet. This is where I will live among the Israelites forever. The house of Israel will never again defile my holy name, neither they nor their kings, by their prostitution and the lifeless idols of their kings at their high places. Son of man, describe the temple to the people of Israel, that they may be ashamed of their sins. Write these down before them, so that they may be faithful to design and follow its regulations, including preparation and use of its altar. Question: will I defile the Lord's holy name? Ezekiel 44 assigns the priests. The prince himself is the only one who may sit inside the east gateway to eat in the presence of the Lord. He is to enter by way of the portico of the gateway and go out the same way. The Lord said to me, "This gate is to remain shut. It must not be opened. No one may enter through it. It is to remain shut because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered through it. Give attention to the entrance of the temple and all the exits of the sanctuary. The Levites who went far from me, I will put them in charge of the duties of the temple. But the priests who are Levites and descendants of Zadok, who faithfully carried out the duties of my sanctuary, are to come near to minister before me." Question: can I faithfully follow God? Ezekiel 45 portions sacred land. When you allot the land as inheritance, you are to present to the Lord a portion of the land as a sacred district, 25,000 cubits long and 20,000 cubits wide. The entire area will be holy. 500 cubits square as a sanctuary with 50 cubits around it, open land. 25,000 cubits long, 10,000 cubits wide as the most holy place for the Levites. You have gone far enough, O princes of Israel. Give up your violence and oppression and do what is just and right. Stop dispossessing my people, declares the sovereign Lord. You are to use accurate scales. The prince provides offerings at festivals, new moon, Sabbath, and observing the Passover feast. Question: am I just and right? Ezekiel 46 directs the offerings. The gate of the inner court facing east is to be shut on the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath day and on the day of the new moon it is to be opened. On the Sabbaths and the new moons, the people of the land are to worship in the presence of the Lord at the entrance to the gateway. The prince comes and goes through the east gate portico. The people come through the north or south gate and then go through the opposite gate on their way out. After the prince gives his fellowship offering, he goes out, and the east gate is closed. Many sacrifices are described. The 4 corners of the outer courts each have an enclosed kitchen for cooking sacrifices. Question: do I truly worship? Faithfully follow and worship the one true God, Honor the name of the Lord, worship in His presence, and love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.